everyone, Physics here. I wanted to do a little tutorial of the impact azimuth changes on weapons like JSOW, which I have 4 of them loaded today. And this is also applicable to the small diameter bomb, the GBU-39 SDB. The only difference being that the SDB, if I remember correctly, does not have this value EGEA, or end game entry altitude. Now these two values aren't too important, but we will cover them. So first of all, I'm getting closer to the target here. I have an SA3 set up there. I have targets 90, 98, 98, 97, and 96 set up. These are different targets in that battery. And I'm going to change one thing first of all. So here it is. Attack azimuth. This is the final attack heading, in this case of the JSOW, as it flies towards the target in its end game run. So, for example, I'm going to set up today for this one. Let's say 0, 3, 0. There it is. Why is this important? In which situation should you be changing this? In default modes, the JSOW, if you don't perform this change, the JSOW will just fly the aircraft heading more or less from when you released it. But say, as I'm coming in from here, I'm coming from south going north. Let's say, that there is a building south of the target, close to the target to the south, or even a hill, an elevation of some sort, and the target was past that hill. This is the bomb trying to offset. In this case, it is going to come left, and then it's going to make a turn right to a final attack heading of 030. Endgame altitude. Endgame altitude, or EGEA, it's the altitude the weapon is going to be at. So let's say if I set 1,000 feet, the weapon will be at 1,000 feet, and this is also useful when there are buildings or elevations in the area. Yep, the weapon will be at 1,000 feet after it has run, in this case, for 4 nautical miles. The weapon, as soon as you release, the weapon is going to offset. And both of these values are better explained than what I can in the BMS manual. But the range on bearing is basically the weapon is going to fly for a certain amount of distance until it gets relatively close to the target. It is then going to run 4 nautical miles with a straight offset from the target, and then at the end of its range on bearing run, it's going to try to be at 1,000 feet, at which point it's going to turn to its final attack heading of 030. Mind you, the weapon will not do, to my knowledge, any sort of like crazy things. These are glided weapons after all, both the JSOW and the SDB. They do not have an engine. The JASSM, you might be able to get away with that, but these weapons will not be able to, like, say, for example, in this situation, if I ask the weapon to like go loop around and attack from the north, it's not going to let me do it. So with this configuration, I'm going to unpause, and you will see initially I'll be within range, but nothing will be showing here. If I'm within range and GIZ is not present, or JIZ is not present, then that means that the weapon will just fly direct. It will not perform these maneuvers. I'll have to wait until JIZ is present, and then the weapon will follow these settings. If you do not see JIZ, it means that either you're too far away, you're too close, or what you ask the weapon to do here is too extreme. And it is possible that this bomb fall line will just go all the way down and you'll never see JIZ. So I'll release two weapons heading 030 with its final attack heading of 030, and then I'm gonna release two more, and on those I will set 330, and hopefully these weapons will impact, and then I'll also show these on tech view. So here we go. Set an altitude hold. 5 seconds until I'm in range. So I'm in range now for just a straight up shot, so a straight up release, but I won't release yet. I'm gonna wait. There it is. JIZ. So 1 away, 2 away. Now I'm gonna come here real quick. Change this. 330. Enter. I'm gonna close this page. Settings look good. JIZ is still present, so I'm going to pick a new target. 1 away, 2 away. Weapon telling, or the aircraft telling me to go Cat 1. I'm going to offset, and then I will try to observe these weapons from external view, and we'll see. Here's my aircraft. Now the weapons are offsetting. This is on time compression, by the way, so we can speed this up. Okay, there's a weapon. There's a weapon that's coming on the attack heading of 0. Here it is, the turn in. Again, this is quite sped up, but this works. Impacts on the weapon that were on the other set of weapons, I think, and impacts on these. So I will now go to TAC view, and we will see from TAC view. I think it's a better demonstration. Be right back. So here we are in TAC view again. I'm going to go ahead and hit play. The first pair is coming off, the one that I have set for 030. And then here in a second, second pair will release the one that was set for 330. Speed this up a little bit. Here it is. Okay, all 4 weapons are now in the air. See, they are already offsetting in order to follow their final attack headings. Let's see these ones. I'm speeding this up again. So here it is. This is the range on bearing. It's the run to which the weapon, or distance the weapon will run on its final attack heading, and on range on bearing, it will intercept end game entry altitude, which is when the weapon pitches down. So we have had impacts. So let's play that again. As you can see, both pairs did a nice little arc here. If there was a building here or some elevation, these would come around left of it and right of it respectively. There is a better explanation for both these values, the endgame entry altitude and the range on pairing, on the BMS manual, specifically pages 290 and 291. Maybe quite probably explanations there are clearer. So if you have, if you want to read that, by all means. This tutorial here is to my current understanding on how these weapons work. I've been trying multiple different things. I haven't been able to have other types of JDAMs like the GBU-39 or GBU-38 to do these different attack headings, but apparently they are able to. I just haven't been able to make him do it. I will try to continue messing around with this, and it is possible that I will then do a follow-up video or even a complete redo of this video as I continue to try different things and increase my understanding on these settings. If you have any feedback, by all means, let me know. If you have a better understanding than me about these weapons, by all means, contact me as well, as I always like to continue improving and learning. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.